Dungeon of Doom. Am I the only man in the world who sees them as they really are? Am I the only man who knows the danger and the horror of the monsters around us? How does a subway motorman get to work? He rides the subway. Whew, not so bad to drive these buggies, but riding in one. Oh, it's a cinch. Wish I could afford a car, but I can't afford anything except the dull routine. But in the next instant, Larry Frost's dull routine vanished. The car lurched violently, and Larry tripped. What the? Oh! Oh! My head! Hey, you alright, Mac? Yes, just a funny whirring in my eyes. Oh! My head! What a bump! Oh! The incident passed. Next stop, the girl got off. 3 stops later, Larry left. But then it began. Gasp! Good Lord! Look at that! That monster! Who is he? What is it? Doesn't anyone else see it? Larry saw a subway guard. He ran frantically to him. Look! Look at that! What is it, man? What is it?
What is what? You mean that guy walking down the ramp? What about him? Just another guy, ain't he?
You mean he looks like an ordinary man to you? What's the matter with me? I saw a monster!
That guy? A monster? You ought to get more sleep. Have you nightmares then?
In a daze, Larry made his way to the car barn. He barely heard the dispatcher speak to him. Maybe it was a nightmare. Something I imagined. No one else saw it, so how? Wake up, boy. I've been telling you. You got the milk run tonight. The east side tunnel up to 90th Street. Oh, huh? The milk run. Larry Frost had plenty of time to ponder his problem, for there were few, if any, riders on that route late at night. It was a lonely, wild stretch of tunnel where anything might happen. That whirring in my eyes. Wish it would stop. Maybe that's what made me see that monster. Brr. What a scare I got. When the abandoned West Side subway tunnel's dark mouth loomed ahead, Larry's musings were cut short. Another one! Another monster! Going down the closed-off tunnel. I'm crazy. I must be going crazy. Larry stopped the passengerless train. He had to see where the monster had gone. If indeed he had seen a monster. This will throw me off schedule. But I'm alone on the track, and I've got to follow that thing. The abandoned tunnel was dark and dank, and the slime underfoot seemed to whisper to Larry of the horror that lay ahead. There, a light up ahead. Then, I'm not crazy. I did see something. There is something. Someone up ahead. Suddenly, Larry saw a scene of horror that rooted him to the spot. We must work fast. Kill the 2 humans who see us as we really are. Otherwise, they will learn that we groundings are taking over the world.
But are you sure they can see through the hypnotic screen we have thrown over the earth?
Of course. Did I not see the freak accident? They bumped their heads together. They tuned their sight mechanisms to see us as we really are.
Then they must die. Death to them. Aye, kill!
We have the girl now, in the disintegrating top. We shall have the man before the night is out.
Please let me out.
There, gibbering about myself and that girl, the one I bumped into. And they've got her in that contraption. I've got to run for help.
Yeah! Help!
Spurred by terror, Larry ran from the abandoned tunnel while the groundings danced fiendishly about the machine, which now gave off an eerie, ominous humming sound.
Yeah! The heat! I'm burning! Help! Yeah!
She disintegrates. Aye, from flesh to bones. Death! Death!
Ah!
Melt! Melt! Thus will we rid ourselves of all who discovered our plans, our plot to conquer the world.
The girl's terrible screams were stopped abruptly as the humming became a high whine. Then, suddenly...
Aye, she is no more. The smile of life is now the grinning of a skull.
Meanwhile, Larry Frost dashed madly back to his car. He had to get to the police, take them to the abandoned tunnel. Oh, honey, where have you been? I'm scared. Terribly scared. Honey, get the car moving, please. What? Gasp! I thought the car was empty. I didn't see you. With feverish haste, Larry Frost threw the car into motion, and then the lone passenger made a startling statement. Oh, honey, Motorman, we've got to get police. I saw monsters on the track. Honey! What? You saw them too, but they don't know there's a third person who can see them. Oh, what are they? What are they doing? They're killing another girl back there, and planning to take over the world. And they can do it too, because they look like humans to everyone else. Hey, I can't move. I can't move to stop the train. Ha ha ha!
Why keep up the game any longer? Of course you cannot move, fool. I've hypnotized you.
What? Ah, you're a monster. A grounding. Yeah.
Yes, but you could not see me as I really am until I chose to let you. We killed the girl and now you. Then nothing shall stop us from conquering the world.
No, I'll stop you. The heat. I'm burning.
You'll do nothing, fool, except die.
You remember the stories in the newspapers the next morning? The unsolvable mystery, it was called. How, when the subway train stopped, guards looked in and saw... Glory be! A skeleton at the controls of Frost's train! Saints protect us! Will you look at the thing? What is it? What does it mean? You know what it means. So you be careful. Look carefully. Scrutinize your neighbors, the people on the streets. Are they what they seem to be? Or are they monsters? Perhaps if you watch, there is still time to save the world from enslavement by the monsters about you.
2, 3, 4, marching down the street, the rolling of the drums and the tramping of the feet. General salutes and the mothers waving we. Here comes the big parade. Don't be afraid. Price is paid. One more